Hello and welcome to another episode, another week of The Parenting Business, the podcast for business owners, parents, where Ben and I just generally have a chat about the shit that goes on in our lives, the history that we've been through, everything that happens to us, so that you can maybe relate to some of it and think, maybe my life isn't that bad, or maybe I'm going through the same stuff as other people and I'm not alone. Before we get into the main episode, don't forget to follow us on Spotify or wherever you listen. Do also feel free to get in touch with your stories or top tips about how you balance your parenting business. You can either leave us a comment or drop us an email at podcast@parentingbusiness.com. Also, if you do like what you hear, please share the podcast with other parents and business owners and leave us a 5-star review to help us spread the support. And with that, let's get on with this week's show. Ben, hello.
Evening, Treacle.
How are you doing?
Relatively well.
Only relatively this week?
Yeah, I think things are good on the whole, but there's nothing to get excited about. I think last week when we sat down, there were 3 sizable life events that were my highs, and we just had a nice, slow and steady week, which is good.
Hold on. Nothing to get excited. I've never seen you yet get excited.
Oh, I've come close.
Does your missus ever see you get excited?
On occasion, but we leave our nocturnal activities out of the podcast, please, Mr. Malcolmson. No, we just things are good. So I've got a lot going for me. You know, knees are going, my back's going, my eyesight's going, my hair's going. Any self-esteem I did have before talking to you, there's a lot going.
That's all gone.
So no, it's been a steady bit of week or two. My order book's good. We trebled sales target last week, and bear in mind we had a day off out of the 5. That's pretty good. So that was probably going to be high. And one of gratitude. Things are all right at the minute. A lot to be grateful for. Right. I don't look anything like you, so there's a lot to be grateful for. Having said that, looking at us on camera now, between us, we've got more chins than a Chinese phone book. So
bloody have.
We probably need a diet or 2.
Is that considered PC?
What? More chins than a Chinese
phone book?
Probably not. No.
But, hey, I've had a haircut though, so come on. It looks a bloody mess tonight.
Oh, it does, yeah.
But I've had a haircut.
I can domesticate to a brush like your hair.
If you had a haircut, then there'd certainly be nothing left.
Well, we have to try and make the sides match the top of the baldness, otherwise it's just like a monk, CAD file type. Bill Bailey, that'd be the one. I'll have a Bill Bailey one day. That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
Or get a turkey.
What do you want to get a turkey for?
Well, get your hair done.
Get a turkey to get my hair done?
Yeah, take the hair off your ass and put it on your head.
We'll go to Turkey for that.
That's where everyone goes. Get your turkey teeth, your turkey hair.
I thought that's where you went to a dentist if you need minor surgery and then want to go and fuck it up.
Yeah, no, everyone goes to Turkey to get their hair done.
Everyone goes to Turkey to get their hair done.
You've got to get with the times. You are so sheltered.
Yeah, I'm a happy little Englander. I think going across the Derbyshire border is a foreign excursion for me. I'm not into it.
God,
we're all different, aren't we? Thank God for that.
You are such a bar humbug.
Why? Just because I don't want to go to Turkey to get my arse shaved? You're the one who's complained on this show before about a sore backside. Is that where your excursion was?
Hey, you're the one that won't even travel across the border into a different county.
Go on, your turn.
You have to be forced to go across a border.
Not keen.
Sheltered life.
I did go to Birmingham the other week.
Whoa, you be careful. Did you get nosebleed? Come on then. Right, let's get on with this week's show then.
We've started with my highs and my low. Come on, what's yours?
What's your low?
Oh, just being a miserable bastard like you've just attained.
Oh, so your low is you?
Yeah.
You are your low.
Looking at myself with 2 chins.
Hey, at least it's only 2.
It's only 2.
Hey, I'm trying to get back in the gym, so we'll see.
What's stopping you?
We'll see.
Fitting through the door. Come on, why don't you go? Why don't you go? Why don't
You
go?
are on fire today.
I did have a phone call from somebody in the week wondering about your feminine side because you're trying to get him to go to a spa. I was like, yeah, he does that. He loves it. He just wants to see
It's
you
not
naked.
a spa. It's a health club.
Yeah. So
You don't get bloody naked.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do in this health club?
Chill out.
Chill out. Where? What part of the health club are you going to chill out in?
You can chill out in a sauna,
yes.
steam room,
Yeah, there you go. You're going to the fucking spa, haven't you?
It's not a fucking
Chuck
spa.
a load of mud on my face and a cucumber so I'll get both my chins polished. Come on.
What's that? Mud on your face and cucumber up your ass? We're back into the gutter.
Someone's never left. Come on, what's your highs?
Okay, so high work-wise.
Mm.
I did a mail shot a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
No, was it last week? Yeah, just over a week ago.
Mm.
The other day, I got my first inquiry from it.
Oh, okay. Very good, very good.
Yeah, cold mail shot, and
yeah. Have to do it
got my first inquiry from it, and
that's not bad. So how long's it been since you did it? A couple of weeks.
Less than a week.
Less than a week. How many people?
Yeah, they will have received it on.
So a bank holiday.
On the no, they will have probably received it on the Tuesday. They contact me on the Friday.
That's not bad.
So,
how many mails did you shoot?
16.
You shot up 16 mails.
I shot 16 mails, and I've got one come back already.
That's a reasonable return. So quick.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, that's.
I'm happy with that. And it was only a mail shot just to get the name out there. It wasn't for a product that regularly sells. It's not something that people are buying all the time. It was a climbing wall product that they only buy when they need to buy it. And that might not be for some walls for another 5, 6, 7 years. But so I'll take that.
That's good. Yeah.
I'll take that. Yeah.
Well,
to get an inquiry.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've got lots of other highs that I'll come on to.
Go on.
I know. But no, I'll do my low first.
Go on. Okay.
I'll do my low first.
Music.
I have to give backstory to this. So I'm a pretentious see you next Tuesday, and I have a personalised plate on my vehicle.
Yes, you do.
However, I'm potentially looking at changing my vehicle
at
some point soon.
Okay.
I need to take the number plate off it so that I can sell that vehicle. Set the number plate off it, I need my V5 document. Can I fucking find my V5 document? I can find the V5 document for the vehicle's original number plate, which I just never got rid of. Can I find it for the one with my personal plate on? No. Can I fuck? So I'm not stressing, but I'm annoyed because I'm just literally searching through everything. I think I've got to check again at work to see if I'd put it in the drawer. Well, I found all the other paperwork for the vehicle. I found receipts. I found service stuff. But can I find the logbook? No.
Can't be too expensive to get a replacement logbook, is it?
25 quid.
Well, there you go. If that's all your problem is, 25 quid.
Yeah, it is, but it's another week to 10 days of waiting for another replacement logbook.
Yeah. Do you have a buyer lined up?
No, but I've been told that as soon as I list it, I'll get it done. It'll go pretty quickly because I'm looking at listing at a good price, and I've got vehicles, new vehicles that I'm looking at that I've seen. So and I could kind of do with the cash from this vehicle, from the sale of this vehicle, to pay for the new vehicle, because I don't buy it on bloody credit or anything like that.
Yeah.
It'll be a cash purchase. So yeah, I'm just annoyed that I've got to put my number plate onto retention. I can't do that without the V5, and I can't sell my vehicle without because what's going to happen is I've got to get my V5 now, 7 to 10 days. I've then got to put my number plate onto retention, which means they're going to send me another V5, which is another 7 to 10 days. So I'm looking at maybe 3 weeks before I can even list it for sale.
What's the hurry?
I've got vehicles that I've got my eye on, that I've seen that would work that would work quite well. It's not a hurry, but it's kind of, you know how when you go, yeah, like that, want to get that done,
Okay.
and things hold you up, and it's just annoying. It's just annoying. It's not a particularly big low,
No, it's tiny.
but
aren't we lucky men if that's all we've got to manage?
actually, I was going to say, I've not, as I said, I've had lots of highs, lots of stuff. I'm feeling really productive and proactive at the minute, personally. You know, I've got a lot going on. So, as you know, and I can't remember if I've mentioned it on the podcast, I'm doing a complete remodel on the factory, which I'm knackered because I spent the weekend, you know, or 3 days ripping out walls and things and this, that, and the other while staff were not working.
Your staff were not working?
No, because it was over the weekend.
Sounds like a normal fucking Friday. Okay. Go on.
So I've got that, which is tiring, but it's all right. You know, I can see the progress and I can see the difference it's making. I then have been going to the gym, cheeky bastard.
Yeah, but I've been doing anything. Going to the gym and doing anything at the gym.
No, I've been going to the gym and doing stuff.
Oh, yeah,
I've been going to the gym, doing stuff, and then yes, I do go and sit my arse in a sauna and a steam room for half an hour afterwards.
Yeah.
But it gives me the opportunity to think. That's why I do it. It's my breakout.
Okay.
I've got loads of networking stuff happening at the minute.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I've got various events and things going to, and speaking to local businesses, and yeah, so lots happening, lots coming up. Businesses trickling in. You said you're really, really busy.
Yeah, I'm rammed. I'm farming out.
Yeah, you're rammed. We're
20% of our order book's been farmed out.
We're productive, but you know, and stuff's kind of trickling in.
Yeah.
But we've got a hell of a lot in the pipeline.
You take the rough with the smooth, didn't you? I mean, regular listeners, both of them will probably recall I was moaning that order book was shit a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
At the beginning of March, it was pants. Can't.
This is the thing. Our order, we're by no means at capacity. Our order book's not shit, but it's not, you know, it's not full.
Yeah.
And little jobs are kind of trickling in. I'd like a bit more, but I've got so much in the pipeline. So much in the pipeline. I'm doing loads and loads of stuff on the house at the minute. Because the weather's got better, I've been, you know, evenings and things, getting stuff done on the house, clearing stuff out, moving stuff around, doing things in the garden, so on and so forth. And it just feels like there's not enough hours in the day. It really does. But what I have been doing is I've been feeling a lot stronger and more positive and proactive about the business. I've been getting so much done that I have not kicked the staff's arses, but I have been a lot firmer with the staff.
Yeah. Momentum breeds that, doesn't it? When things start spiraling up a bit, a little bit of momentum, a little bit of confidence, and you all of a sudden start powering on. There's less fog in your brain because you're not going from one problem to the next. You've got things are going pretty good. Okay, let's crack on and be productive at what you do. You're not chasing your tail. So no, I get that. That's
good. And I actually said to the staff today, you know, we're going to be going through some changes, some developments. You can see stuff's already happening. I'm going to have much more firmer expectations of people, and effectively, with all these changes that are happening, FIFO.
So I think all you're gonna need to do is prove your expectations are realistic.
Oh yeah,
once you can do that, you can have a FIFO attitude with them.
Oh no, I've had the FIFO attitude already. But for listeners that don't know, FIFO is fit in or fuck off.
And is anyone fucked off?
No,
do they all fit in?
They can all fit in.
Can.
Yes. But I'm going to hold them much more to account with that. You know, I'm not accepting, and I've told them straight today, I'm not accepting anymore somebody saying that's not my job or I don't know how to do that. Sorry, It is your job. And
General
if you don't know how
duties
to
is
do
everybody's
it,
job.
then don't tell me you don't know how to do it. Go and find out how to do it. And then tell me you've learned how to do it.
Yeah, as long as you're supporting them in that.
Absolutely.
You can't just literally go Google how to do the job, fuck off, bye. But as long as you're supporting it, yeah, do it.
I think it's more about them not taking ownership. So staff at times going, oh, I can't remember how to do that. You know, you have shown me before. Well, get a grip.
Yeah, it depends on your systems and your processes. If you've got it all procedures in place so it's idiot-proof, then there's nowhere to hide and FIFO. When the excuses start coming out, that's when you sort of think, if you've got a lazy staff member, whose fault's that?
Yeah.
Yours, because what are you doing to make sure they're not fucking there? If you're doing everything in place and it's clear as crystal, then you beat them with the stick, metaphorically, of course, and your disciplinary procedures. My disciplinary procedures are on the wall in the canteen, so everyone can see it every time they put the kettle on. We all know what's expected, and as long as you follow through with that, you've got to, because otherwise you'll be a soft touch and I'll take the piss.
Yeah. And I think that's it. But I don't think it's always about staff taking the piss. I think it's about staff not being fully bought in. Not being full, and I put it straight with my staff this morning again, and I will keep driving them in terms of, if we're not all working, because we're a small team. You're a small team as well, but we're a really small team. And I've just said, look, if somebody isn't pulling their weight and isn't being proactive, don't turn around and tell me you've got nothing to do, because there is always something you can do. I give everybody effectively jobs lists generally and say, right, this is going to need doing, this is going to need doing, this is going to need doing. Only ever come to me and tell me you've got nothing to do if every single thing that I've asked you to do over the last month or so is done and you've looked where you can help others and checked and there's nothing else you can help on.
It's like water will take the path of least resistance. It's easier to sit around and then moan about it, and you go, didn't know what to do. Well,
there's
proof what to do
there's
next.
So much.
It's time to fuck off then.
Yeah, there's so much passing the buck.
I've never sacked somebody and then regretted it in the long term. In the short term, I've been a bit fucking. I kind of did what I did, had to.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. But there's always, sometimes you have a bit of a revolving door to replace them. You get a couple of stuff you're not happy with, but then a good one comes along and you cling on with both hands, and they've got buy-in.
Yeah.
One of the things I had an issue with is when I promoted an existing team member to a supervisor manager role. I had to just dick about, not listen, but thought they were better or they deserved it or whatever. And you got to get the toxic out. The toxic's probably the wrong word, but you've got to get people who aren't buying in. You said buying. People aren't buying in what you want to do. Well, not being funny, they're taking your money.
Yeah.
If this was shopping and you didn't get value for money out of what you're getting at Tesco or whatever, or the mechanic's garage fixing your car, and they've bodged it up, and you've paid good money, what's the difference?
Yeah.
They're on an hourly rate. Get them gone.
I think,
drag you down, because it'll happen.
I think my thing, and I kicked ass. I was in a lot over the weekend and I was tidying up, and we've got an area specifically where we cut webbing.
Yep.
And I walked in and there's bits of offcuts of what, this table. Bear in mind, this table was moved and only put into position, 4 days ago, or 4 working days before I went in. And I walked in and I needed to do something above the table, to do some work above where the table was. And I thought, right, yeah, that's fine. I can just jump up on this table. It's absolutely solid. I just stand on the table. I couldn't stand on the table because it was covered in crap. Because it was covered in webbing that somebody had used and not put back. It was covered in offcuts of webbing. It was covered in, all sorts of stuff. And I went, this has been here 4 days.
Yeah, but what difference does it make to them? They get paid the same at the end of the week, right?
Yeah, and this is the thing. So I've kind of come down and said, you use it, you tidy up. It's worse than bloody kids.
It is worse than kids. They are quite often worse than fucking kids. It. I mean, we've both got stories, I'm sure of that. But if you've not got buy-in, I've got to go. You need to make it idiot-proof and stupid-proof. There should be a fucking sign up everywhere. This station should have this tool, this tool, this tool, this tool in that box there, and tidied up after use every time. And then close of play Friday, half an hour, tidy Friday, everybody sweeps, mops, etc. And people who don't go on the fucking naughty list, so many naughty lists, it's a disciplinary. Bonus.
Yeah.
Look, I once paid a bonus for tidying. What a twat I am. All they do is fall out. That's not my mess.
Yeah.
Well, if you're not going to get a bonus, I'm not going to tidy up. What? Yeah, bonuses don't work. Or they didn't.
No, I don't think.
Same with attendance. Some firms pay bonuses for you to fucking turn up on time. Fucking turn up on time.
I know.
Mental.
It's
mental.
It's
Absolutely
mad.
mental.
And this is the thing. We've got into this. I don't know whether it's a societal thing, because I've seen it with parenting stuff as well. Certainly with like teenagers and things. It's, being paid for tidying up after yourself or getting a bonus. Hold on, you should tidy up after yourself anyway. I don't get this whole thing. My partner's lad's, what is he, 16 now, and I know this is across the country. Kids get paid to go to school at 15, 16. Oh, I get my, what is it, EMA?
Well,
30,
I don't know.
whatever. I think it's £30 a week or something, and it's based on attendance. Yeah. Well, hold on. Surely the point of turning up, the benefit that you're going to get from turning up is you get an education. Why are we now paying kids to turn up to school? Maybe I'm missing something, and maybe a listener or somebody will be able to say, oh, well, it's done for this reason. There's and maybe there's a valid reason, but I don't get it. And it's exactly the same with staff. I don't get why I need to pay staff a bonus to turn up. I did it for a short while, and
it don't work, does it?
And it never really worked.
No.
I did a bonus for staff for filling in their timesheet because staff weren't filling in their timesheets.
Yeah.
So what I actually said is, look, and I didn't do it as a cash bonus. I did it as you'll get an Amazon voucher.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want them to get bloody taxed on it.
No,
and this,
they
that,
don't
and
give
the
a
other.
toss, do
I
they?
thought, I'll do this. And then I thought to myself, hold on. No, you don't fill your timesheet in. You don't get fucking paid. It's simple as that.
Yeah, but then the law's on their side. That's tribunal. You haven't paid them.
Where's the evidence that they've worked?
No, you down to he said,
so I actually,
said,
funnily enough, this is interesting because some years ago now, and I had a member of staff. I know it must have been a member of staff because what is it? About 5 or 6 weeks after I sacked them.
Hang on. I don't know what you're going to say, but I know what you're going to say. You got a health and safety inspection.
No, I got a random spot check for minimum wage.
Okay.
HMRC.
Okay, well, I had a health and safety inspection quite quick after sacking somebody. Go on.
Yeah, so I had a minimum wage. Now, that took out 6 months of hell for me, providing them with 2 years' worth of bank statements, everybody's contracts, everybody's pay slips, bank statements to prove that they'd actually been paid and I hadn't just done pay slips. I then they then came back to me over and over again. And then it was, we want all your clocking in and clocking out information. Now, at that point in time, I didn't do it because I just paid all the staff on trust. You paid from this time to this time. If you've told me you've turned up, because I wasn't there every day, then you're getting paid. I even got, now we paid just above minimum wage, but they even checked. So we had an alarm system. And when I said to them, oh yeah, we close at 5 o'clock or whatever time it was. Oh, well, who puts the alarm on? Oh, well, do they end up leaving it 2 minutes past 5? Because
Yeah.
you should be paying them for that 2 minutes. Oh, they go outside and put the bollards in. Well, they're still technically working. So if they've not left until 5 past, you should be paying them until 5 past.
Every day for how long?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And don't get me, and the thing with HMRC is if you get caught paying less than minimum wage, you know what your fine is?
A kidney.
Pretty much.
Oh.
So you have to pay any members of staff the amount that they deem that they've been underpaid. You have to pay those members of staff within, I can't remember if it's 14 or 28 days.
Yeah.
You
For
then
what period?
also,
yeah, go on.
Oh no, they can go back for up to 2, 3, 4, 5 years.
So several years you've got.
So if they suddenly turn around and say,
okay.
right, you've underpaid staff to the tune of £20,000.
Yeah.
I'm exaggerating, but you know, you've got 2 to 4 weeks to pay them. I can't remember if it was 28 days or whatever, but you've only got a very short period of time, maybe a month or something. You then also have to pay your fine to HMRC, which is double whatever they found you'd underpaid. So not only do you have to pay the staff, say, £20,000.
What right of appeal did you have? And then how much is that going to cost?
It's HMRC.
Yeah.
And then within that same time period, you've got to pay £40,000 to HMRC.
Yeah.
Now, I was fortunate. Well, not fortunate, but HMRC said everybody should be on timesheets because that's your evidence that they've worked or not worked as well. It's not just their evidence; it's your evidence. So from that point, and they either have to be timesheets that are signed off by then or a clocking in, clocking out card. And if they end up clocking in 5 minutes early, this was the other crazy thing. So if your staff turn up 10 minutes early to work and clock in, they're deemed working and you have to pay them.
And here's a...
Even if they go and make a cup of tea.
I'd say I had staff turn up early and I foolishly, by the sound of how you're going, says, make sure you clock the thing because it's the fire regs. We know who's in the building to keep us in the health and safety in the clear. Yeah. And of course you can come in quarter of an hour early and he'd make himself toast and have a cup of tea and just read his paper for 10, 15. Why would I have a problem with that?
Yeah.
You just told me why I'd have a problem with that.
Yeah. You should be paying them if they've actually clocked in.
Oh, man, no end of fucking grief with stuff. I had one once turn up with a fucking air rifle to shoot targets in our factory after hours.
What?
Fucking what? You shouldn't even be in after hours. What are you doing with a bloody gun? Go home. I'll see that fucking thing again. You're sacked and I'm calling the police. Go home. Can you imagine it?
Well, this
fucking Tesco or Boots or something. Hello, I'm here for my shift. Just going to shoot some bean cans before I start. I mean, Christ.
Bloody hell. Well, HMRC, 6 months of investigation, they turned around to me and said, we found one problem. I said, oh, shit, what? And I was panicking.
Yeah.
Oh, the girl who worked for you as your Saturday girl, or you said she was part-time Saturday girl, her pay should have gone up when she turned 18.
Minimum. Yeah.
She turned 18 in the February, and you didn't start paying her the appropriate wage until March, so you owe her a month's worth of pay. And I said, hold on. And they said something like, oh, she turned 18 on the 26th of February, say.
Yeah.
And I went, let me just check something. I said, no, she turned 18 on the 26th of March. They said, no, we've got it that she 26th of February. I said, this is her national insurance number. This is the date of birth that she signed on her paperwork.
Okay. Did she get her form wrong then by a month?
No, 2 minutes later, he said, oh, let me just go and check something.
Right, okay.
A few minutes later, he said, oh, no, we'd miswritten the date.
Yeah. At least they're being
you're
honest.
All clear. You're all clear. You're all fine. You have paid everybody appropriately. 6 months because of my time and hours. And I'm not talking, this wasn't, it was, right, we need a download copy, or we need a copy of every bank statement. You know that you don't just have files of bank statements now. You have to go onto your bank, download them all, download them month by month. Not just a transaction summary, your actual bank statements. Now we need everybody's pay slip. Of course, they're in your accounting software. Or they're done by your accountant month to month, right? So I've got to send all of those over. Now I need everybody's contract, a scan of everybody's contract, and now I need, you've got clocking in and clocking out cards. You've got to photograph or scan every single clocking in and clocking out card, and they can say, oh yeah, we want 2 years worth for every member of staff.
Yeah, I mean it takes the shine off going bust, doesn't it? You think, do you know what? Yeah, and I'll just start again.
And I had to do a formal interview under caution.
Yeah, whatever you say would be an evidence.
Yeah.
Sort of fair one.
It was like, bloody hell. And at the end of it, all because one member of staff got sacked because they were shit.
Do you pay extra for the investigation insurance?
No, I didn't.
It's about 250 quid a year.
Yeah. However,
or join the FSB, you get it as a member.
What was the investigation insurance going to cover me for in that respect? Who's going to get all the information?
You would, if you would have your accountant fight your corner, your accountant's bill, but
yeah. But what's going to happen? My
not.
Accountant's going to come to me and say, right, okay, can I have all your copies of your bank statements?
No, I get it.
I don't. My accountant doesn't have copies of all my bank statements. Every single. They might have all the pay slips if they're running the payroll, and they might have access to the accounting software. But they're not going to have every bank statement. They're not going to have everyone's clocking in and clocking out card.
It's the whole guilty until proven innocent thing that pissed me off. Is when a member of staff left. About a fortnight later, we had a health and safety inspection, and they found. In the factory at the time, we had a male toilet, a female toilet, and a customer toilet. In the male toilet, there were 3 sinks, and one of the hot taps didn't work. There were 3 things along those lines. Minor.
Right.
There's what else? There's something else. Dead. Well, they weren't very tidy at the time. Trick hazards. That was definitely one. I think we had the wrong type of. Some of the trolleys we used for manual handling were a bit low, so they had to bend you back. And they were fucking new. Why did you tell them in the first place? Anyway.
Yeah.
All this turned out to me getting a bill for about 850 quid for the inspection.
They charged you for the inspection?
850 quid for the inspection, but you barely found anything. Why don't you charge the person who's made the complaint, which is obviously false? No, I don't work like that. What fucking job?
But they'll be looking to find something.
They're looking to find things.
And but actually...
just the 2, and then you have to come back and check. And it's all fine. Do you know what? I welcome things like that because it makes sure we're doing everything properly. But hang on, 850 quid plus VAT because somebody's made a complaint
for something that I didn't want in the first place.
Yeah. And what they complained about was no evidence whatsoever, nothing found, no problem. You're doing everything as you should. Whilst we're here, you've got a hot tap that doesn't turn on, and there's a couple of things along those lines.
That's
forklift service. We didn't have the forklift serviced annually. It'd go beyond it.
Right,
That was one of them. Not that there was no fault with the forklift, but can you see the service record? Oh, it's been over 12 months. There were a couple of little things like that. It's fair, but nothing like what the complaint was.
Yeah,
850 quid. Bastards.
Yeah. That's like a roofer turning up and doing work on your roof and then wanting paid without doing it.
Yeah. Poor bastard whoever's had to go for all that rigmarole. Hey.
So, staff can be a pain in the arse.
Yeah.
But funny enough, I am going to do.
Both hand their notice in on the same day because they didn't like each other. They've been at each other's throats for a bit, to be fair. We're all getting pissed off at it. They've been had a few chats. The atmosphere is terrible for everybody. Sorted it out. Anyway, one came in a couple of days later, handed his notice in because they don't like him. It was first thing in the morning. Okay, payment's come to this, but respect that decision. Thank you very much. And then lunchtime, the other one came in, handed his notice in. Yeah, I hear what he's saying, and I've been looking for another job, and here's my notice. Get your fortnight's notice. They both fucking quit the same day.
Could you not turn around to one of them, the better one, and just say, well, he's quit. Do you want to stay?
No, because what would happen if we hire someone else and same attitude with the next person?
Yeah.
Do you know what? Just fuck off. Best off out. So what else I had? We had a bust fall down out the rafters. And one of the staff, was concerned that there is a possibility it might be asbestos. 11 out of 13 walked out there and then. Gone. I paid 400 quid for someone to come and test it.
And tell you it's not asbestos.
Dust. It's dust. 400 quid or whatever it was, 380.
Yeah.
It's dust. Can you come back to work, please? After having 2 days off. Now, we were busy at that time. We were snowed under at that point. 2 days, no production.
Wow.
Dust.
I did once have.
Sake.
I had 2 members of staff that kind of colluded together. Both went and got jobs. Both went and got jobs elsewhere at the same place together. So one I think, applied for a job, got an interview, and said to the other one, "Oh, you ought to apply as well."
Yeah.
They then both handed their notice in, and I was quite busy at the time. One of them I was pretty much ready to get rid of, though.
Yep.
The better one I wasn't, planning to get rid of. So they both handed their notice in. So just to piss them off, to one of them I said, "Not a problem. You can leave straight away if you want." The first one that walked in, and she said, "Brilliant, yeah." I said, "That's fine. You can start." The other one I turned around and said, "No, you can wait your notice period because we're busy. I need you. I could let one go, but not both."
Yeah, as is your right. And
yeah,
if they want to throw a sticky for a fortnight, fuck all you can do.
Well, no, what I did, I think, hold on, what was it? No, it was, she'd booked holiday. And she said, "Can I finish and not come back off my holiday?" I said, "No, we're too busy. You can come back and do a week, and then you can leave."
Not easy, is it?
So, yeah, I was kind of like, no. And I knew that what she'd actually done was book holiday so she could start at this other place. And I was like, no, you're not taking the piss like that. That's, that's unfair. If you'd come to me and said, "Look, I'm not happy," or whatever, and not then both of you colluded behind my back to go, "We'll stitch him up." Because again, we'd still only got a small manufacturing team at that time. So we were losing probably 50% of the workforce just with 2 people, the sewing workforce. So I was like, no, I'm not having people just drop me in it. You can work your notice period.
Yeah. And it's how idiotic they are sometimes. I remember paying people £1.25 to come in on a Saturday. Thanks for helping us out. Cheers. 2 of them. And they sat there for 3 hours, didn't really do anything, and complained that the compressor doesn't work, and they spent time trying to fix this or sort that and the other. They just didn't turn the fucker on.
Yeah.
Oh, the machine didn't work. And the reason the machine didn't work is it didn't turn the fucking air on.
Yeah.
Not bad. How much does that cost me?
Yeah.
Twat. So.
Do you have, you don't have internal cameras at your place, do you?
No. Work on trust.
Yeah, you see, I have internal cameras at my place.
It's crossed my mind. Yeah.
For the 300 or 400 quid it costs just to put a home camera system effectively in. Not that I sit there watching at it, but I've got it on my phone and the staff know. And there is a valid reason for me having it as well. All the staff, it's not covert. I tell the staff, look, yes, occasionally I do look in to check in on things, but actually it's because there is a chance of lone working. There is a chance, and it is also a safety thing. Because our alarm system also, I can get notifications on my phone to say that it's been set and it's been unset. So if I've gone early and there's a member of staff still working and the alarm's not been set by, 10 minutes after it should have been, it means I can have a quick look on the cameras. Likewise, if we have an alarm activation and it's 2:00 in the morning, I can remote into the alarm, but I can look into the cameras and go, right, it is a false alarm. There's nobody around the building. There's nothing. Silence the alarms. so that it's not going off and annoying everybody in the area. And then I can go, okay, I can either go in and reset. The only thing you can't do, which is quite a clever thing with our system, is you can't, if there's been an activation, you can't just switch it off and switch it on again remotely. You have to go in and do it. But it means at least I can silence the alarms. And if it transpired, me checking on the cameras that there was something, I can activate the alarms from my phone and have them all going off again. So cameras, I find cameras really useful for a lot of things, but it is also that thing of staff going, could be watching the cameras.
Yeah, it's a good thing, especially if you take cash. See, we don't, but I used to. And it all of a sudden there was nothing in the tin one day. So that was interesting. And the charity guy, we had a charity box. They'd sell little sweets, sort of thing. And he'd come round and they says, "Oh, previously the guys just took money out of the red tin down there." I was like, "You what? That's our petty cash." So he's sat there, guy in the office, been sat there eating all the sweets, not putting the money in the thing, and then taking the cash out, taking the money to pay the charity guy out of petty cash.
Petty cash.
Bastard. Yeah. Honestly, you trust people and you leave them to get on with it. It's like, for fuck's sake.
That's interesting. Your old place, though, it wasn't like it was a public access place as such.
No, not
so
really,
why did you have one of these charity sweet things?
Oh, because we've gone, yeah, all right. They come round doing the sales. Yeah, I'll do a bit for charity. I'm not going to sell much, but it's all right. And staff had a few, and people opposite had poked their head in and have a few. But yeah, they weren't many. Yeah, they weren't many. Well, one staff member had chomped through it all and taken it out of petty cash, the bastards.
Yeah. No, we don't deal in cash.
Yeah.
Don't deal in cash. It's...
Yeah.
I don't kind of see the point in it nowadays. You can't... Well, one, you can't hide it.
It costs you more to pay it in.
HMRC will be on your back if you tried to. The fact that I like to be able to, if an accountant or anybody says to us, "Do you deal in cash?" No, don't deal in cash. Everything goes through the bank account.
Yeah.
It either goes through the card terminal, which is connected directly to the bank account anyway, because the cards are run by the bank, or it's a bank transfer. Simple as.
The thing that's tricky is sticking with staff, just before we change subject and move on. I'll tell you a joke in a minute. But the thing that's most disappointing is when you really put faith in somebody and you go the extra mile to support them, you get none of it back and walk out whenever. It wasn't that long ago. We had a guy who was an alcoholic, and it's like, well, look, you keep under control, and we'll keep a check on you before you come in, but we'll help you with your struggle, sort of thing. And every now and then he'd fall off the wagon and just wouldn't turn up and let us down, and we're dead patient, dead understanding. Kept mentoring him through it. Manager was there having regular chat, and he was genuinely trying. He was trying and struggling. Next thing, he's made homeless because he spent all his piss and not paid his rent, sort of thing. And twat me, let him keep in the factory for a bit. Just we had a little
dangerous.
Yeah, I know it's illegal. No, it's naughty, but what do we do? Put him on the streets. So we had a little reception room with sofas in. It was fucking, you better be gone before anybody turns up in the morning. You better be tidy. And day one, he's fucking conked out and a bottle by his side. The whole place needs to fags. You try to be nice to people, and they just don't give a shit. The manager of mine at the time, well, she still is, but the manager of mine was on the phone sorting him out new lodgings. She did all his fucking paperwork to get him a new flat, new HMO, shared accommodation sort of thing. She did all his references. She did shitloads. And then
I bet on your time.
On my time. So I'm paying him to sit there crying. I'm paying her to cuddle him and be on the phone round Samaritans and be on the phone round to fucking all this, that and the other when he's threatening to go and do X, Y, Z. I mean, the guy was struggling. He was really struggling. But the point is, he got a little bit better and a little bit better and a little bit better. And then when I was the one who was struggling, he just left. Oh, got a problem with my mental health. I'm not coming in. What? It's getting stressful. I'm not coming in. Damn right, it's getting fucking stressful. We're going down the fucking swanny here.
Yeah.
Turn up like everybody else. Find some work out. And it won't be so bad.
I think it's
So I'll give him a place.
It's a difficult
homeless man.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
won't give us stuff. Yeah.
I've been at the lowest of the low,
Mm.
personally.
Mhm.
I've never turned to like drink or drugs or anything like that though. It's just not me. But I have been lowest of the low. So I do understand the struggles. I understand the not wanting to get up in the mornings, not, just existing rather than
Yeah.
living,
We understand
and
how people
not
turn
having your
to drink.
mind on it. But I suppose I've been able to do and people at work, family didn't know.
Mm.
Now, that wasn't good for me, but actually what it showed was that I wasn't functioning properly at work,
Mhm.
but I wasn't taking it to work. I was still going to work. I was still, using work as a purpose, as a reason to get up, as a reason to go out. And although it was a struggle, yeah, that's kind of what you do. And now I'm all one for supporting mental health in the workplace. Funnily enough, I'm doing a piece with Chamber of Commerce at the minute
Yeah.
because they offer mental health support for staff wellbeing support, free of charge. So you know what? I thought, yeah, that'll do, and we'll offer that as a service to all the staff. And if it does work, and if they find it useful, you know what, at some point I might pay for it for them and offer it as a perk, because they might, staff do have problems going on at home. Staff,
100%. 100%. The issue I've got
but
with what you just said when you say, but we paid a while ago now. We used to pay for Westfield Health. So they're on private healthcare when they need a dentist.
yeah,
I'm paying every fucking month, so you get seen at the dentist quicker.
yeah.
How many problems did we have? Quite a few. How many fucking went? None. It
What
pissed
sort of
me off.
problems?
For the one I'm relating to is tooth
Yeah,
agony. Right, go to the dentist. Oh, well, it's about booking an appointment. Fuck off. I'm paying £30 a head, £20 a head, whatever it is.
yeah.
Each of you, 13 of you, to get you seen quicker.
Yeah.
And it is shit. It's struggling. You are waiting a long time. I need you back at work. I'm paying £20, £30 a head, so you get seen quicker.
Yeah.
Back problems is one. Cool, I get it. Yeah, we all get that. I've got a bit of a strain from time to time. It happens to us all. That's why I'm paying for you to get seen by the chiropractor within a week.
Yeah.
Genuinely, you will get seen in a week. You have to fill this form in. Well, I didn't understand the form. What? Didn't understand the fucking form. You have to put your name at the top, your address, your membership number. Done. Keep the receipt.
Yeah.
You get it refunded. Go and get yourself sorted. You're in pain. Oh, well, can't know where the form was kept. Yes, you fucking did. It's in your welcome pack.
Yeah.
Come and talk to one of us. We'll get you another one. Can I just have a fortnight off on the sick? Oh, I'm paying so you can get better medical care because you're in pain.
Yeah.
Happened about 3 or 4 times. None of them used it. Cost me a fortune.
Yeah. You
Glad
see,
to do it. Happy to do it. Want to do it. None of them care.
I
None
think
of
you've
them
got
give
to
a
have
shit.
the right people.
Oh,
You've got to
Christ.
have the
Good luck.
people that
No, just accept failure there. You're going to really struggle to
think
find the
they
odd right
would
person.
benefit from it. My thing around the mental health support, the service that I've looked at, is one where once they're signed up,
They won't use it.
they get a welfare call anyway.
Won't use it.
So every 2 or 3 weeks, their phone will ring and someone will check in with them and go,
Sign up.
"How you doing? Do you need anything?"
Come back on in a month's time and tell me if they use it.
Well, this one's free. Don't cost me anything.
Don't matter.
So
They won't use it. If they use it, I'll be surprised. And I want you to surprise me. It'll be a good thing if I'm.
Yeah. Funnily enough, I've chatted with them. Because, and actually, we're in Mental Health Awareness Month.
Yeah.
And I chatted with them and said, "Is it a service that you think you would genuinely use?" And 2 out of 3 said yes. The other one said, probably. Now, the other one doesn't talk a lot anyway.
We're people pleasers and we like to do, yes, boss, that'd be great. Just spend all your money on this. It'll be wonderful. They won't use it.
Well, I hope different.
I hope different.
I hope different because
My
I'm
experience,
a massive advocate for mental
they can
health.
have weeks and weeks and weeks off with an agonising tooth and not go to the fucking dentist paid for.
I think it's different.
People are twats, man.
I think it's
Keeping you up.
different for medical
Is it my conversation? Boring
stuff.
you?
Yeah, you're boring me now. I think
Go on,
it's
then, you'll-
different for medical stuff because I can never be asked to book a dentist appointment if I didn't. If I missed one or had to
Yeah, but
cancel
you're in
one.
agony. You got a fortnight off work because you can't move your jaw.
Yeah. It's like doctors. I can't be asked to book doctor's appointments and things. I'll just go. Yeah, I'll live with it.
Well, I'm not seeing that fucking rash.
No, I've got the cream. It cleared it up a treat.
It won't. They won't do it. They won't.
I don't know. I think
they just like to sit around moaning, feeling sorry for themselves because you've not done it for them.
But I think it's about their mindset as well, though, because take your manager. Your manager would do it.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, I agree. She's proactive and she sorts things out, and she don't take prisoners.
I think it's a different thing around mindset of people. So if you've got the right people and they're bought into the business.
Yeah.
Why do these huge companies like Toyota or whatever offer free healthcare to all of their employees and things?
Yeah, because they know they're not going to use it, so it's not going to cost them out.
but it is costing them for them not to use, whether they use it or not, because it's insurance. Yeah. But what I mean is, because the type of people that they often try and, how they try and work is they work by trying to motivate staff, by getting their staff more proactive. So I think that's a thing of getting staff more proactive, getting staff to take more ownership. And that's what I'm trying to work on at the moment with this whole FIFO thing. Yes, it's a rocket up their arse a little bit.
But you need to follow through. You can't just say it's FIFO and then not sack them.
Yeah.
You got disciplinary procedures in place. It's clear to everybody. Boom. And then when you start those disciplinaries, when they get to the first rung, all of a sudden it's a mentality change. Go, oh, he's serious. Didn't think he'd be serious. Fucking hell, he's serious. You bollock them and give them fucking verbals. You're on step 1 of the ladder. Once you get to 10, you're out. 3 majors, 10 minors.
3 majors, 10
majors.
Oh, right. Okay, that's how your disciplinary works.
Yeah, if they break your health and safety policy, or they're late, or they're too much absence, verbal chat, written chat, second written chat, gone. Or if it's dead minor stuff, they obviously have a bit more leeway, but you still fucking log it. So many minors equates to a major. You don't tidy up after yourself so many times, you get a major.
Quick one for you then.
Yeah, go on.
How do you deal with repeated sickness?
Sack them. There is an absence tracker, and then they will get a verbal when we're concerned.
Where do you draw the line? Where does that verbal come in?
Still don't know. In a 12-week period, it's something like 10 times off.
Okay, so it's quite high.
It's fairly generous, yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, is that 10 separate occasions or is that 10 days?
Separate occasions.
So effectively, they've got to be off pretty much 1 day a week.
That's
for 3 months.
That's as long as they've followed procedure.
Yeah.
So if she's not got a phone call by 6:30, they start at 6. If she's not got a phone call at 6:30, your bollocking's a serious one because you're not following procedure.
Yeah.
Things like that. Not following procedure, it's the 3 strikes and you're out.
Yeah.
You can stretch it to 4 if she wants to have 2 verbals. She can say, look, but come on. If she feels the need to be 2 verbals,
you can have an informal and a formal.
Yeah, but once you start pissing about too much, your staff go, well, he's not serious, is he?
Yeah.
So, no, you got to be, oh, fucking am. So, yeah.
Yeah.
We put somebody down. We forced somebody, not forced, but we put somebody to part-time for a period whilst they sorted some issues out. And after a period of time, they're on different tablets with the doctor and all tickety-boo again. So it says, look, this is really affecting us. We know it's affecting you. Come on. This doesn't end well for either of us. What do you want to do? Because we like you, but we're struggling here.
Yeah.
And so was he, blah, blah, blah. And he went part-time for a bit. And it kind of, because this has been going on for quite a while, and he not knows about it. won't go see a doctor, won't go do this,
Yeah.
and that kind of made the point of, we need to sort this. So
Yeah,
doctor's
fair
a bit
enough.
more change of tablets. That took a few weeks to come through, but a month, 6 weeks later, all of a sudden we're on new tablets, we're feeling great, and we've got a cracking staff member there.
Yeah, good.
But yeah, if he thought we weren't serious in our how we're going to resolve things, he probably would never gone to the doctors in the first place to be going through it.
Hmm.
So,
No, that's fair
yeah.
enough.
Staff, eh? Don't work for yourself. You know, if I stack shelves in Tesco's, my only stress would be making sure my bean tins are facing the right way.
Well, if you
Wonderful.
stack shelves in Tesco's and you get stressed about whether your bean tins are facing the right way,
Wonderful way
then
of
you're
life.
probably Tesco's top employee, because their staff don't usually stress about that.
But stress is relative, though, isn't it? Some people would get stressed over what we would is very little, and there'll be people out there who cope with a lot more than what we've coped with. Taya, for example, the last guest, went through what I did.
Yeah.
Held it together, you know.
Yeah. So, okay, that was a good chat. We probably ought to start wrapping up. So, hold on. Do you know what I can't get over?
What?
High walls.
High walls. So the dad joke's yours this time. High walls. I'll tell you what, we'll have a comparison, shall we?
Yep. Do you know what I can't believe?
Well, I wasn't thinking you were doing the joke. You don't very often do the joke.
Yeah, but you've got the element of surprise. Do you know what? Do you know what I can't believe?
Flashes give the element of surprise. Is that your next thing?
I can't believe it's not butter.
I bought someone that today, actually. Yeah.
Oh dear.
A psychic dwarf broke out of prison earlier today.
Okay.
Was now a short, medium at large. Anyway.
Oh dear. Right then.
Question. We normally do me big question first.
Yeah, we have to actually go on to this one, don't we?
And it's not that big, to be fair. It's another one that adults ask each other, and we all sit around going, tomato, a fruit or a vegetable? It's a fruit because it grows off a tree.
No, it's a fruit because it contains seeds within the the main bit itself.
So why don't it go in a fruit salad, Daddy?
Yes, true.
Why don't we eat it like we eat an apple?
Yeah.
And you cook my tomato.
Probably because of the taste. There's lots of things. There's lots of,
tomato and chop it up.
What about this? Coconut isn't a nut.
No, yeah. Yeah, the mind boggles.
So if you've got a nut allergy, that doesn't mean you're allergic to coconut.
No.
Because coconut isn't a nut.
Am I right in thinking there aren't allergies for things that you pull out of the ground? You never hear someone allergic to potatoes, do you?
Actually, no, that's not true.
Is it?
Because my effectively sister-in-law is allergic to potatoes.
Effectively sister-in-law. How do you have an effective sister-in-law? Is she sister-in-law or not?
Well, because she's not married to my brother. They have a child together.
As good as, though.
So she's as good as my sister-in-law. So effectively, she's my sister-in-law. She is actually allergic to potatoes, and you would not believe how difficult it is for her. Because everything, lots of stuff that you wouldn't think has got potato in, has got potato starch in it.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
So she can't have a McDonald's milkshake.
Because
they use potato starch to thicken
it. Oh, there we go.
So, yes, sorry, I've just debunked you.
My effective mate. Oh, no, it was a genuine curiosity, to be fair.
Yeah.
You never come across anyone like that before, so.
But there's all sorts of...
You have enlightened my life once more.
Yeah, there's all sorts of weird and wonderful things around, because there's things that we call fruits that aren't fruits as well. I'm trying to think. So, is it bananas that aren't actually a fruit or something?
No, fuck off, bananas are a fruit. How can you say bananas aren't a fruit?
No, but there's a definite, by definition or something, is it bananas that aren't a fruit?
No, it's not that.
Or pineapples. I'm not sure pineapples are a fruit because they don't have a seed. Are you?
I'm pretty sure you buy a fruit salad that's got a pineapple in it.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not sure by definition that it is a fruit.
Is that why mental cases and fuckwits put it on pizzas?
Don't say that. My missus loves pineapple on a pizza.
Well, she's deranged. How can you put pineapple on pizza?
Well, yeah, but she loves pineapple on pizza, though.
Scottish, and she should be.
I'm not going to argue that she's not deranged.
Who's in more trouble with this one? Not arguing with me.
I'm always in more trouble.
She'll be asleep by this point anyway. She never makes it this far through an episode.
Should have lost the will to live. At least your missus sometimes listens to the end.
She makes it to the end. It takes her 2-3 goes sometimes on a drive to work, but quite often makes it to the end,
Yeah, but what about the podcast?
Yeah. Oh, now. I know who's in more trouble for this one.
That says more about you than her.
Listeners, has he confused the hell out of you as well? Or is it just me and it's late? Write in with what the fuck are you on about, Mr. Malcolmson?
Oh, dear.
Right, effective friends.
I think on that note,
you survive the week. I'll talk to you soon.
Yes, fantastic. And don't forget, if you're listening, you can follow us on Spotify. We only have around about 50% of the people that regularly listen actually follow us. So if you're one of those people, please drop us a follow on Spotify or wherever you listen. Do also feel free to get in touch with your stories or top tips about how you balance your parenting business. You can either leave us a comment or drop us an email at podcast@parentingbusiness.com. And also, please, please, please leave us a 5-star review on whatever platform you listen. Spotify, whether you watch us on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, anything at all, Amazon. Just leave us a review. Give us 5 stars, even if you think we're absolute shit, because it all helps us kind of spread the word. And I think on that note, it's time to say we will see you next Thursday.
Ta-ta for now.
Bye.